So in the last two videos, we talked about exponents and radicals. So this will be the third tutorial video over exponents and radical expressions before we talk about rationalization. So exponents and radicals. Forgot my S. If I have a number a to the negative n over n power, basically what happens is you get 1 over a to the n over n power. And so essentially what will happen is you'll get 1 over the nth root of a to the n power. And then you have to rationalize. There's this topic in Math 3 called rationalization. So rationalize the radical expression. And this portion right here is something that some people don't really hit on in depth. And so I'm going to create a series of tutorial videos that will basically talk about this topic in depth. But basically, if I have a to the negative 6 over 2, we could basically reduce this down and say, hey, this is a to the negative cubed, if you wanted to. Now remember, last video I said be very, very careful, because this is the same thing as 1 over the square root of a to the 6th power. You need to be very, very, very careful here, because what will happen is you may get lost and you'll produce a wrong number if you don't follow all of your steps. Okay, so let's do it with 2 to the negative 6 divided by 2. Okay, if we follow all of our steps, this becomes 1 over 2 to the 6 divided by 2, which is 1 over the square root, which we can actually make that invisible now, because you don't have to state that it's the square root. We already know it's squared. So 2 to the 6th power, which becomes 1 over the square root of 64. And if we reduce that down, it becomes 1 over plus or minus 8. So in essence, it's plus or minus 1/8. Okay, or I believe it's right, it's 0.0625. So basically, that reduces down to plus or minus 1/8. You got to be very, very careful here. Now, in this expression, in this example, we didn't have to rationalize. But there are instances where you do have to rationalize. And that'll be the next video. Hopefully this helps.